Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Today, we're diving deep into the first episode of Squid Game Season 2. Episode 1 of Squid Game Season 2 starts with Jihan at the airport. The frontman warns that he has nowhere to go and that he'll regret this. But Jihan doesn't care. Meanwhile, detectives searching for his missing brother, Junho, is actually still alive. Turns out he was picked up off the coastline by a boat captain, whom he's now befriended and works with to try and track down the island. We then cut forward 2 years later, where we see that Hwang Junho is still working. He's recently left the Major Crimes Division, and unfortunately, all that evidence he gained was for nothing. His phone is gone, and there's no evidence of the Squid Game, the VIPs or anything else. Meanwhile, Jihan is holding out in a motel. He's paranoid and suffering from bad nightmares after the games. He's desperate to find the recruiter, and even has a gangster called Mr. Kim and his associate, Woo-seok, scour the subway for him. After 2 years, there's been no sign of the guy. The thugs get to work and launch a huge operation, getting everybody they can on it, to find the recruiter. The search eventually bears fruit, and both Mr. Kim and Woo-seok find him at the subway station playing dokji. Mr. Kim himself finds him on the other side of the subway, and after gaining a location, they follow him. The recruiter shows up at a homeless park, where he goads numerous people into choosing between a bread roll or a lottery ticket. Most pick the ticket, and as a result, he destroys the remaining rolls in front of them. While Jihan races to the station, he's pulled over by traffic cops who issue him a ticket, and one of the officers, yep, it's Junho. Meanwhile, Jihan finds Mr. Kim and Woo-seok knocked out in an alleyway, thanks to the recruiter getting the jump on them. Turns out he has them both tied up and kept hostage. And fortunately, he plays a sadistic game of rock, paper, scissors. The loser, well, they have to play Russian roulette, and unfortunately, Mr. Kim ends up killed as a result. Jihan wants to send a message to his superiors, believing the recruiter doesn't understand, nor would he, given what he's been through. However, the recruiter reveals his story, including how he was faced with an impossible choice: his family or his job. The recruiter smirks and decides they too should play a game of Russian roulette. However, neither are aware that Junho is outside. Still, the game takes place and eventually the recruiter loses. He smirks before shooting himself. So there you have it, guys, a quick breakdown of Squid Game Season 2. Episode 1, the stage is set, and it looks like things are about to get even more intense. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below.